Good morning. Welcome to Cooking with Corin. How are you today? I'm just here having breakfast and I'm planning on having a pretty chill day. Maybe even go to the pool. By the way, the jacuzzi's working again, so I'm going to do a live out there. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. So we'll see how the day takes me. But right now, I don't have much food here in the kitchen, so I thought I would make a scrambled egg. And I'm pretty good at eggs, so I wanted to show you how I actually make a very fluffy scrambled egg. So we don't want it like raw and we don't want it overcooked. We want it like perfect. So hopefully, since I'm my own cameraman here, I'll be able to do this process of how I do the egg. And let us begin. Thanks for joining. How are you? What are you having for breakfast? I'm just having one scrambled egg. So here we go. One-handed. Okay. So I like to usually wash my hands, but for the purpose of this video, so it's not boring washing my hands, I don't want to do that. So I got this wet towel here and that's good enough. Now I always clean the egg and this one's actually really, really clean. So let's see. Can you see that without dumping it? Okay. So usually I'll take a fork and I'll like lift out that weird thing. And it has a name. So yeah, that's how I clean the egg. And then I take milk and I will put about literally 0.5 seconds of a splash. Oops, I missed. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. So I'll have to clean all that up later. Usually I'm like really neat about cooking, but I don't want to waste time cleaning the kitchen while I'm talking to you. I could do that after. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to get the pan really hot. That's a part of the secret. So you must get the pan very, very hot before you put the butter. Okay, let's point this way now. Thanks for your patience. I don't have a cameraman yet, but you never know. I'm thinking one day I might have to have one because I got a lot of videos I want to make. Okay, let me see. I'm putting the milk away for sure. All right, it's in the way. How's that? Great. Now that the pan is really hot, I want to splash the butter, but I want to make sure the eggs are ready to put in. That way the butter doesn't burn. So you want to really beat that like a lot and fast to where it makes it fluffier. Trust me on this. Okay. Okay, now I don't want the pan to be too hot, so I'm going to turn it down to where I'll want the level of the egg to cook. So kind of like a medium fire. Wonderful. Now I'm going to take about this much butter. I got my nice butter tray here, and I'm going to take about this much butter. And that's more than enough, but I just want to cover the whole bottom of the pan. So I'll show you how the butter should be before I throw the egg in. Should cover the bottom of the pan. Don't let it turn brown. Then, sorry, I'm all over the place with the camera here. Sorry. Beat it one more time. And then toss it in. So satisfying, isn't it? Okay, so here's where the tricky part comes. you want to get your spatula and you want to like move it around a little bit. Not too much. You want it to form like one big piece of egg in a way, almost to an omelet. Thanks for watching. How are you guys? Okay, we're getting there. Okay, now before it gets too brown, you want to flip that part over. So this requires being here and watching the egg while you are doing it, because if you walk away, it's going to get brown butter. So now you sort of like just make little sections. You don't want to mash it too much, and flip it again. And just like give it like mash, 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 and that's it. Don't like totally beat it up. Okay, and again. And it's almost done. It's done in like probably 5 seconds. That's how time sensitive it is. And one more flip, and that's it. That is it. So let me put it in the pan. You see how fast that is? And there's our lovely scrambled egg. Not eggs, egg. Because I only had one egg and I set the shot up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a cooking with Corin. And then I'm like, oh my God, there's one egg. How lucky. How disappointing that would have been. So I like to put a little bit of salt and pepper on my scrambled egg. A little bit. Pepper's like a garnish. And there we go. A lovely, soft, fluffy scrambled egg. And I'm so glad that I made it perfect. Maybe I should film it every time. Mmm. Yes. It's absolutely perfect. You don't need toast. You don't need meat. That's it. So have a wonderful day, and I hope that you are able to fit in some breakfast today and have a nice time. And if I go to the pool, I'm going to be coming back live. I love you. Thanks for joining.